Let us see how many of you can solve this question. I'll simplify it first read the question actually. This Jack and Jill puzzle, you people can Google it later and you can find the question actually. Okay. Jack and Jill each have marble collection. They have some marbles. Don't say it is zero. They say each have marble collection. They have a minimum one. Right. The number in Jack's collection in a square number. So the number of marbles Jack is having maybe 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49 in that format. Perfect square. Right. Now, Jack is having a number of marbles is perfect squares. Now, Jack is saying to Jill, if you give me all your marbles, still I have a perfect square number. Means, if Jill given everything to Jack, means Jack plus Jill together is perfect square. That's what this statement meaning. Jack says to Jill, if you give me all your marbles means Jack plus Jill together is also perfect square. Next, Jill replied to Jack, if you give me the number of collections, you okay in my collection. Suppose Jack is having 10, if Jill is having 10, if Jack given 10 to Jill, still Jack is having square number only. In the sense, what is the meaning? No, let us say Jack is having A, Jill is having B. Jack is having A marbles, Jill is having B marbles. First condition, A is a perfect square because Jack is having how many marbles is square number. Next statement, when Jill given everything to Jack means that is A plus B is also perfect square. Right. Next, if Jack is given what of Jill amount is there, still Jack is having perfect square only. Means A minus B is also perfect square. Now I want minimum value of A, minimum value of Jack satisfying all this. What is the minimum value of A satisfying all this condition? A is a perfect square. A plus B perfect square. A minus B perfect square. At least try to understand A is greater than B here. A greater than B. Because if Jack still given Jill amount, he left with perfect square. Minus 1 is not perfect square. Minus 9 is not perfect square. Positive plus 9 is perfect square. Okay, not minus 9. I want A minimum value. Now, it's your turn. What's your answers? 16. Which is 16? A value 16. Okay. B value? A value 16. Don't say zeros. They have some marbles. Yeah. I hope you know the conditions. Now you give the values A and B. Is A 25, B 24. Okay. Somebody said A 25, B is 9. A plus B 25 plus 9, 34 will not satisfy. A perfect square, A plus B perfect square, A minus B perfect square. But anyhow, one of your friend cracked the question already. This is the answer. A 25, B 24 is the answer. Some people are in a wrong perception that B is also perfect square. We never said that. You people are in that wrong perception. We never mentioned B is a perfect square. I given condition A perfect square, A plus B, A minus B. You may be assuming B is a perfect square. No. Answer is 25 and 24 only. A 25, A 25 perfect square satisfied. A plus B, 25 plus 24, 49 perfect square. 25 minus 24, 1 perfect square. Okay. So then why you said minimum, sir? Listen, this values, no, not only these values, there are many values which is going to satisfy. If you multiply this with any perfect square value, if you multiply these numbers with any perfect square value, is 4 perfect square? Multiply with 4, what is that? 25 into 4? 24 into 4? This will also satisfy. 100 is a perfect square? 100 plus 96? 196, 14 square. 100 minus 96? 4 is also perfect square. No sir, I will multiply with 9. Is 9 perfect square or not? Still it will satisfy. 25 into 9? 225. 24 into 9 is 216. 225 is 15 square. 225 plus 216, 441. 21 square. 225 minus 216 is 9. 3 square. That is why I am asking minimum value of or least marbles Jack is having. Some people claim as 0, 0 like that. But first statement itself clearly they mention each have marble collection. Okay.